Bill O'Reilly here, Thursday, January 28th, 2021. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening across our nation. Joe Biden's COVID bill to cost more than Ronald Reagan's entire first budget. John Kerry reveals his plan to combat climate change. Chicago teachers refusing to return to the classrooms. Researchers say wearing 3 masks at a time could help block the contagion. Also, a new study reveals a shocking amount of sugar in some Starbucks beverages. Also ahead, is the impeachment trial dead? But first, President Biden's proposal to defeat the contagion will cost more than the entire federal budget of 1981. Biden's $1.9 trillion package includes funding for more vaccines and the deployment of troops, National Guard, to distribute the medications. January's COVID figures are the worst yet, 79,000 Americans losing their lives so far this month. White House climate czar John Kerry outlining the administration's plan to reduce carbon emissions, including new regulations on fossil fuels, rejoining the Paris Accord, and converting the entire fleet of federal cars and SUVs to electric vehicles. The proposals come with a $2 trillion price tag, which the feds will add to COVID. So that's $4 trillion in spending announced this week. By the way, John Kerry has a private jet. Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot canceling her plan to reopen the city's public schools after the teachers' union threatened to walk out. More than 350,000 children in the Windy City have been home since last summer. Educators claim local leadership has failed to provide adequate safety precautions, even though the CDC says there is little danger of COVID transmission in the schools. Health experts at Virginia Tech suggesting 3 face masks at the same time. Researchers claim the triple layer could increase protection from COVID. Hazmat suits, anyone? I'm up for that. A report from the UK says a 20-ounce hot chocolate from Starbucks, as well as a few other drinks there, contain at least 23 teaspoons of sugar. That's more than 800 calories per cup. If you don't feel like spending 90 minutes on the treadmill to burn it off, you might order a cup of black coffee. A single serving, 10 calories. In a moment, another impeachment trial? Are you yawning? Right back. This year marks 20 years since America's darkest day, September 11, 2001, and the Tunnel to Towers Foundation has been supporting America's frontline heroes ever since. When a first responder or military service member doesn't come home and young children are left behind, Tunnel to Towers pays off the mortgage to lift the financial burden for the family and bring their families some stability. For catastrophically injured vets and first responders, Tunnel to Towers builds mortgage-free smart homes, enabling our most severely injured heroes to live more independent lives. Our nation's heroes, people who are willing to die for us, need your help. So please don't wait. Join Tunnel to Towers on their mission to do good and help those heroes. Please donate $11 a month at T2T.org. That's T2T.org. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day, an update on the impeachment trial in the Senate, set to begin on February 8th. So, Chief Justice John Roberts is mandated to preside over that trial in the Senate, but Judge Roberts says, nah, I'm not going to do it. I don't want any part of it, so I'm not showing up. Now, the Constitution is kind of murky here because Donald Trump is no longer president. And Chief Justice Roberts says, well, he's not president, so I don't have to show up. And he's not going to show up. So that means that Senator Leahy, 80 years old, a progressive from Vermont, will preside. Well, Senator Rand Paul isn't like that. He doesn't like any of this impeachment stuff. So he forced a full vote on whether the impeachment trial is constitutional. And it is, according to the Senate, 55-45. But that shouldn't be a surprise because 50 Democrats plus 5 Republican senators said the trial is constitutional. 45 senators on the Republican side said it isn't. Now, the 5 Republicans, Mitt Romney, Lisa Murkowski, Susan Collins, Ben Sasse, and Pat Toomey, all despise Donald Trump, with the exception of Ms. Collins in Maine, but she's always been a very liberal Republican. Now, you need 67 senators to convict Donald Trump of whatever they're going to charge him with, inciting terrorism, inciting insurrection, whatever it may be. You need 67 senators. Right now, they have 55. And they're not going to get 12 others because the Republicans would not have voted that the entire impeachment trial was unconstitutional if they were going to vote to convict Donald Trump. So this is not going to happen. And Chuck Schumer's furious. He is absolutely livid because he wants to put a stake through Donald Trump's heart. Now, I'm saying that in a proverbial vampire analogy for all you Media Matters kooks out there. I'm not advocating violence, but they want to kill President Trump's political future. But it's not going to happen. Now, Americans, they know this is just political stuff. You may think that Donald Trump did something heinous regarding the Capitol insurrection, and you have a right to your opinion. I have produced exculpatory evidence. I would not vote to convict Donald Trump if I were a senator, and I'm not doing that on political grounds. I mean, I don't think that he did want any violence. He's not that kind of guy, as I write in the United States of Trump. Anyway, what will likely happen is the Senate will vote to censure Donald Trump. It doesn't mean anything. Donald Trump doesn't care about that. And it'll all go away, just like the first impeachment went away. Remember that? It was only a year ago. And you think that people hate politics? Yeah, they do. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve the message by writing it. Disagree? I'd like to hear from you, bill@BillO'Reilly.com. In a moment, something you might not know. Investors, are you seeking steady cash flow, ready to diversify? Have you considered a proven real estate investment fund? NRIA is one of the nation's leading realty specialists and offers 10% annualized monthly payouts, with bonuses targeted to 21%. That's right, you could receive steady 10% return monthly payments with bonuses. You know, they specialize in realty investing done right. Even use your 401k or IRA to invest. NRIA's 15-year track record and $1.2 billion in new construction development backs you. So learn how you can invest in this hard asset real estate cash flow fund today and receive 10% annualized monthly payouts with bonuses. This is something savvy investors should research and consider. Please call now, 201-210-2727, 201-210-2727, or visit nria.net.
An offer to buy or sell any security is only made by the NRIA Private Placement Memorandum. National is a real estate development firm. See us at nria.net.
Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Each year, Americans spend more than $23 billion on over-the-counter drugs. That number increases annually by 10% and will top $30 billion in the next decade. For folks looking to avoid a visit to the doctor, here are the most popular medications in the USA that do not require a prescription. First up, laxatives. There are more than 50 brands available if your digestive system needs a little help. The drugs are commonly used for children and the elderly, racking up $5.5 billion in purchases each year. Next, eye drops. Sales of over-the-counter eye care products quadrupled during the allergy season and the dry winter months. Americans are also buying sleeping pills in record numbers. Doctors say 1 in 4 people suffer from insomnia. 10% of adults report difficulty falling asleep every single night. Oral care next. Pharmacies selling millions of units of toothpaste, mouthwash, breath mints, and teeth whitening strips. It is the fastest growing market in the drug industry. Near the top of the list is skin care. That includes sunscreen, lotion, anti-rash medication, and burn cream. The number 2 spot goes to heartburn drugs. Americans pop Tums and other pills to soothe their stomachs after a big meal or a night of drinking or tension or somebody punches you. But stomach medicine is big. Finally, the most purchased over-the-counter drug in the USA, cough medicine. The treatments range from sucking on candy to sweet syrups. Sales topped $10 billion last year. If that number sounds like a lot, it's nothing compared to the prescription drug industry. That figure will hit $340 billion this year. Much of that paid for by the federal and state governments. And here's something else you might not know. The abuse of cough medicine has created a new category at the pharmacy, behind-the-counter medication. Employees keep the cough syrup in locked cabinets to prevent theft. Substance abusers commonly use ingredients found in cough medication to manufacture illegal opioids, methamphetamines, and other drugs. Back after this. How bad is your back, knee, or neck pain? Mine was pretty bad. I played 4 sports when I was younger, and it's catching up with me now. I tried a lot of stuff to manage the pain. Ointments, pain relievers, fish oil, nothing worked. So a doctor friend of mine recommended Omega XL, and here's why. The underlying cause of painful, achy joints and muscles is inflammation. The key to knock down inflammation before it causes damage is backed by 35 years of research, and that's what Omega XL does. The doctor also says, quote, I can't write any prescription that comes close to what Omega XL accomplishes. She was right. So if you're suffering with painful, achy joints and muscles, stop wasting money and switch to Omega XL. Order Omega XL now and get a second bottle free. Visit omegaxl.com/bill, omegaxl.com/bill, or you can call 800-844-4888, 800-844-4888. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.